Wow. Lucian Kim. I send a Facebook message to a Ukrainian border guard I befriended in 2014. To a Ukrainian border guard I befriended in 2014. Sorry, I can't. His reply. Thanks, buddy. Sorry, I can't talk right now because there's fierce fighting in Kyiv. I'll write later. Breaking news. Marco Rubio just posted and said, I wish I could share more, but for now I can say it's pretty obvious to many that something is off with Putin. He has always been a killer, but his problem now is different and significant. It would be a mistake to assume this Putin would react the same way he would 5 years ago. Very scary. Look, we've talked about this many times. I've told you many times. I've said that if he invades, he's crazy. And I've shown you analysts who've said that this invasion seems irrational. Even forget the evilness of it and the moral abhorrence of it. Just from pure self-interest, it seems crazy. And it's a huge departure from what he's done before in terms of the risk involved and just in no way leaving it ambiguous what's going on, and just being clearly just a major attack on one country just nakedly attacking another country's right to exist. It's just very different, and it's very, very, very worrying. It should be worrying for everybody in the world. Remember, Marco Rubio is the vice chair of the Senate Intelligence Committee. He has lots of information. Another country's right to exist. It's just very different. And what will he do what will the troops do when they get to Kyiv? Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Marco Rubio. Russia's invaders are working their way towards the center of Kyiv. They aren't going to be very happy if when day breaks and they realize they've been cut off and are now trapped by thousands of pissed off Ukrainians. A new video, shots are heard in Nova Kakhovka. Nexta.
Это просто пиздец. Залп полетел. Вот, летят. Пролетели. Вон еще летят. Еще летит. Прям перед домами. Прям вот здесь летит. Я тебе сейчас видео покажу, ты охуеешь от жизни. Это просто пиздец.
Nova Kakhovka, is that Kyiv? Oh, that's in Kherson. Okay, that's in Kherson. There's been heavy fighting in Kherson lately. So that would be down here, Kherson, southern Ukraine. Wow. Breaking news, breaking news. Oh, so this is coming from the Ukrainian military. Russian troops have attacked a Ukrainian army base in Kyiv. The attack was repelled. Reuters citing Ukrainian military. For whatever it's worth, look, I have no idea what happened. I have no idea what happened. So, you know, what can I say? But this is the Ukrainian military claiming that Russian troops have attacked an army base in Kyiv. That's from Idris Ali.
Whoa, buddy.
Gray Hughes, our viewer, says maybe Ukrainians blew up their own bridge to keep Russians out and perhaps trap ones already in. I did say before that I didn't know who blew up the bridge, Ukrainians or Russians. I have no idea. So, you know, I don't. The Ukrainians have blown up bridges in other parts of the country the last couple of days. Thank you, Gray Hughes, for writing in. It is 4:31 a.m. How big is this Russian force that's apparently in Kyiv? No idea. No idea. See, this is the Ukrainian armed force claiming they shot down all of these planes today. Today around midnight, we shot down an attack aircraft and a transport plane. There's been no evidence presented for any of this. And nobody's posted any videos and no evidence. So I don't know if any of this is true. That's the Ukraine Armed Forces. And we have no idea, could there be Russian troops elsewhere in the city? Special forces or something? Who knows? Something's going on. Diogo says sunrise in Kyiv in 2 hours and 16 minutes. So we've been seeing videos and hearing reports about fighting in Kyiv, Western Kyiv.
Can we use your home to showcase one of our new roofing styles or colors? We need showcase homes of all shapes and sizes right away. Click the link below this video now to submit your home. Our next generation metal roofing.
We showed you this. Explosions, gunfire in Kyiv's areas Shilyavka and Berestayska. That's about 4 miles from the center of town. More than 50 explosions and heavy machine gun fire have been reported in Shilyavka and near the city zoo. Actually, I'll say this. For a couple hours ago, for like an hour on the DW stream, we were hearing booms, a lot of booms.
Metal roofing.
We showed you this. Explosions, gunfire in Kyiv's areas Shilyavka and Berestayska. That's about 4 miles from the center of town. More than 50. Now I'm not hearing much on the CNN is reporting Russia attacks Kyiv from multiple directions. That's what CNN is reporting. I'm not hearing much on the DW live stream. There's like 4 videos. There were like a bunch of videos coming out, and then no more came out. The same 4 videos. I'll show you some of the videos again. But there were a bunch of videos coming out from Kyiv, and they basically stopped. Here's this one from Live UA Map in Ilya Ponomarenko. Extremely hard combat near the Kyiv Zoo. I just heard, what sounded like loud gunfire on the DW stream. I just heard it right now on the DW stream. Like 4 or 5 shots, very loud on the DW stream. I am hearing gunfire. I'm hearing gunfire on the DW stream. That stream is, it's Independence. Independence Square, I think, in Kyiv. That's right on the water there. That's like central Kyiv, I believe. Heavy gunfire right there. Heavy gunfire on the Independence Square. Heavy gunfire now. Heavy gunfire now on the Independence Square live stream on DW. Breaking news. Breaking news. Very heavy gunfire. It died down. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm just posting this. Just heard heavy gunfire for several minutes. Oh, that's Maidan. I'm sorry. That is the Maidan Square. That's it. Maidan Square. That's what we're looking at, right? Oh, yeah, I'm hearing it now. Hearing it now. Heavy gunfire. Breaking news. Very heavy gunfire. Wow, this is awful. I'm hearing very heavy gunfire on the Maidan Square live stream. Unbelievable. 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 This is Maidan Square. The live stream on Maidan Square, I'm hearing gunfire, lots of gunfire. DW. Nonstop. Unbelievable. All over the place. All over the place. Gunfire everywhere. Gunfire everywhere. All right, let me check for updates, but this is unbelievable. It is really intense fighting. Breaking news. We are hearing, if you go to DW Live on YouTube, there is a live stream from Independence Square, Maidan Square, Kyiv, Ukraine, and we are hearing very intense gunfire. Very intense for several minutes. For several minutes. DW Live on YouTube. No one's even commenting on it yet, but it's unquestionable. The Mikhail D, who I follow, says, so crazy to hear gunfire all the way to Maidan Square. Who knew Maidan would hear gunfire once again 8 years after the revolution, this time from an invading force? Maidan Square is central Kyiv. It's right on the river. It's right on the river. So I don't know if they're in Maidan Square, but we heard about 5 straight minutes of very intense gunfire, multiple guns. I don't know if it was automatic or what it was, but intense. There it is, Independence Square. You could hear it from there. About 4 miles earlier, about an hour ago or so, there was a bunch of fighting about 4 miles west of there, roughly near the Kyiv Zoo or west of the Kyiv Zoo. Yeah, so there's the Kyiv Zoo, and then there's a train station over here. The metro station here, this metro station, a local Ukrainian media said a bridge was blown up, and that Russian troops were making their way east. But now